remind you this is a private vessel and you are not on tonight to recognize you.
Well, you'll start crying in about 2 seconds.
Okay, well, hold off.
All right, yeah, just for a second. So,
You too cold?
okay. You want to stand here so they can see your beautiful face when they.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I get that a lot.
He is beautiful. Everybody, welcome.
This on.
I can't. We're gathered here on the deck of the Stephen Tabor in Gilkey's Harbor for a couple of reasons, really. What better place to, wait out a tropical storm than a sailing vessel at anchor on the coast of Maine? There's that reason, and then there's also the impending cheese course, which is another great reason to be here. I've seen it, and it looks good.
That's awesome.
But to be honest, most of us are here by happenstance together, and there's very little happenstance involved with these guys being together. They're here to be married, and we are here to bear witness and to offer our support and to toast them and to be good shipmates and to be here and celebrate their getting together because nobody back at home knows. So they're here to be married. Nobody else really knows that. We do. So I feel like I'm a member of an exclusive club.
Absolutely.
So it's nice to be here. Anyway, so we're here to support and to bear witness for you guys, for these lovely people you met 3.5 years ago,
Yes.
or as Karen put it,
Yes.
3 years, 6 months, and 17 days ago. Very important to keep
I'm a
track
very
of these
lucky
things. Proposal under the Eiffel Tower. Nicely done. Very nicely done. And then sneaking away to Maine. And I don't know, how much more simple and beautiful can you get? It's really kind of nice. Because who the hell's business is it anyway?
Well put.
I think according to you, actually.
Oh, wait a second. No.
And as soon as they figure out which one's house to live in, I think they'll have everything figured out. So, we'll toss a coin.
Yeah.
But why here? As you may have noticed, this is not a church. Although, as Steve pointed out earlier, it's hard to find an atheist in a hurricane. I'm going to remember that for a long time. They're here, of course, because they have exquisite taste. There are a few other things that they have that bode very well for their marriage. They have a sense of adventure, because why else would they be here? I mean, even without Kyle,
We're just
this is a sense of adventure,
yes.
and it's unusual. And they're here also because they have a sense of aesthetic and sailing itself, which you're both interested in, and I hope you much success in the ownership of your future boat, whichever one it may be. But sailing itself has its own aesthetic, and it's sort of a pure thing. We don't have to do it anymore, but we do it because it's beautiful and it's enjoyable and it carries its own reward. And that also is a wonderful and necessary part of marriage, as far as I'm concerned. And they also have a firm appreciation of having a plan B.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
it's
This is Plan B.
this is Plan B.
Yes.
And so is Gilkey's Harbor, and so is all of this. So
Christianity's house.
so is Christianity's house. There's always going to be a Plan B, and it's always good to appreciate the flexibility of loving the Plan B, embrace the Plan B, because sometimes it's pretty good, and it's impossible to resist. Also, a comparison with sailing itself at marriage. There's contrary winds and contrary tides at times. Sometimes you have to hole up in a little pretty harbor, but there's always a safe anchorage in the end.
And there is smooth sailing.
And there is smooth sailing sometimes. Maybe that's not the times that you remember, but still fond memories of the rough sailing as well, as we'll all see tomorrow. Listen, there'll always be a tropical storm, Kyle. All right,
Absolutely.
but this is it. This is where it all is. It's right here. So here you are. That's fantastic. So enough of this chit chat. Let's get down to it. Marriage is a state in which two people come together to perform something that's greater than the sum of their individual parts. In essence, being married means these things. It means because you're safe in marriage, you can risk. Because you've been promised a future, you can take challenges. And because you know that you are loved, you can step beyond your fears. And you can make mistakes knowing that the other will be there to catch you. And the husband of the marriage, the union of husband and wife, heart, body, and mind, is intended for their mutual joy and for the comfort given to one another in prosperity and in adversity. It should not be undertaken lightly or glibly, but with due consideration. Do we have the rings? Josephine?
That's now.
And look at the box.
I love this that it looks
You used that last night.
I know. It's right at our meeting lights. So, all right, we'll do his first. So have the one on top.
That'll be beautiful.
Yeah,
this would be
that's
yours.
gotta be yours. Please tell me it's yours.
That's mine.
All right. Well, the ring, the unbroken circlet of metal, is a memorial time, symbol of constancy and sort of completion of a union. And so here we go with the rings. Do you guys want to say anything, or do you want me to go ahead and
You
do
can
this?
direct your
Okay.
fabulous
All right. Listen.
I do want to say
You can,
never met.
That's good. That's great stuff. So, all right.
right now.
Karen, take you, Steve, to love and to cherish and to put your interests and hopes and dreams above mine and to support you
Interests above mine, and to support you,
and to love you always.
and love you always.
All right, let's have the other ring. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Take you, Karen, to be my wife and to cherish you and to love you and to hold your dreams and your hopes above my own and to love you always. All right.
Get that on now.
Well, it is my pleasure on the foredeck of the Stephen Tabor in Penobscot Bay, in Gilkey's Harbor, in the beautiful, beautiful state of Maine, by the power vested in me by the authorities of said state, to pronounce you to be husband and wife. Okay, now with the kissing.